Good morning, children and families of St. John's. Thank you for joining me this fourth Sunday of Advent. This morning, we light all 4 candles on our Advent wreath. We'll light the candle of the prophets, the candle of the Holy Family, the candle of joy, the pink candle for the shepherds, and lastly, the candle of the Magi. Today we remember the 3 kings, the wise men, or the Magi. They came from far in the east, and they were so wise that people often thought they knew magic. In fact, that is where we get our word magic from the Magi, which is the name they were called in their own language. Of all the things that the Magi knew most about, it was the stars. They knew where every star on the map belonged and where every star would come up throughout the year so that they could keep track of when it was a good time to plant crops or to travel in the ocean or to climb a mountain when the snow wouldn't overcome them. The Magi discovered a wild star. Now, this star was not on any of their maps, and this star went where it wanted to go. So, the Magi decided to follow it. They came from far in the east, and it took them a very long time to travel to Bethlehem. In fact, they are always late every year. They don't arrive to Bethlehem until January the 6th. But we include the Magi in our story in the journey to Bethlehem because they too are following the star, and they too are on the journey. So as I lay out our working blocks for the journey to Advent, through Advent, and the journey to Bethlehem, today we honor the Magi. And we have a lot to learn from the Magi. And before we start to wonder about them, why don't we enjoy the light? So now is the time at home with your mom or dad or grandparents. If you will dim the lights in the room and enjoy the light of the Magi. Let's watch how the light grows in the darkness and the darkness does not overcome it. I wonder if you have ever used a map. I wonder if you've ever trusted another way to go. I wonder what gifts you might bring to a new king. And I wonder if the wise men were surprised to find a baby as the newborn king. Now, you can wonder about these things all day and all night and dream about them. And right now, we are going to change the light. Now remember, just because we change the light and you can't see it, doesn't mean that it's gone. The stories are still here with us. The light spreads out and fills up the room so that anywhere we go, we can feel the presence of them. Do you see the shape of the shepherds in the smoke and the Holy Family? And last, the Magi. It is a wonderful thing to work with the light. And I look forward to sharing more light with you as we anticipate the arrival of our newborn King beginning on December the 23rd with worship at St. John's. We have very special visitors and guests who will be with us as the children walk through a live nativity on the 23rd, and we will be working with the light on that date as well. So come with joyful hearts and expectant hearts, and come with wondering eyes. I can't wait to see each and every one of you. And on Christmas Eve, we will light all 5 candles with the Christ candle in the center. I hope that you have had a peaceful and beautiful Advent season, and thank you for joining me each Sunday. It has been wonderful to spend this quiet time with you each Sunday morning, and I hope that the stories of these wonderful travelers have buried themselves into your heart so that you can remember them throughout the year. I look forward to seeing you soon, and thank you for joining me.